Okay, we're going to talk about a couple things here. A couple lessons that I've learned in my growing here. Okay, uh, one of them is drugs and alcohol. If you're the kid in school that you feel like the outcast, and the other is uniqueness. Uh, if you are the kid in school that that feels like the outcast, feels like you have low confidence. You know what I mean? You don't have to have confidence in yourself right yet. Confidence will come. Just have confidence in strategy. You know what I mean? But here's something that'll help you maybe build a little confidence in yourself if you're looking at this. Or if you're the guy out there, it's my age that feels like, well, I can't get this girl or I can't get that girl. Couple things. And your asshole meter. There's an asshole meter. Starts at 0 and goes up to positive 10. And it goes negative. And it goes down to negative 10. You don't ever want to get below 0. Now, I'm not trying to be hypocritical. Because the goal is you don't want to get below 0. I have been an asshole. But even if, like, you walk up to a group of strange girls and you break out with open, try to, start talking to them. One was like, why is this asshole talking to us? You don't get angry. You don't say, fuck you bitches. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Just be like, well, I'm an asshole, yeah. But I just wanted to come up and ask y'all what, I just really wanted to come up. There's this Pink song, and I can't think of the name of it. You know what I mean? And I figured you guys might know, but sorry about bothering you guys. You know what I mean? Simple as that. That's how you do it. I could be an asshole sometimes, but really, I was just trying to see if y'all might happen to know this Pink song, and then look at her and say something like, "You don't get out much, do you?" You know what I mean? Especially if she's your target, and usually she will be because she's the strong, confident one, and she's probably the 10 if you're the one to rate girls, and And here's the thing about real hot girls, really hot ones, smoking hots. A lot of times they don't get hit on as much as the other ones do. Believe it or not, they don't. But the drugs and alcohol, man, when you start drinking, you think it might help you loosen up to talk to women. But if you don't start talking to them when you're sober, trying to break into conversation to them when you're sober, you'll never get over your nerves of talking to them. And plus, like with me, when I start drinking, it's like I turn into the devil. I just don't care. I say whatever. If I get a little paranoid, like somebody's trying to say something to me, or I'll start being selfish, you know what I mean, and start being rude like a motherfucker. I'm kind of a little rude anyway, but it's worse. And also, there's a thing called subtext. Never, ever, 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 ever call a woman a bitch over the internet. Well, don't call her a bitch. You don't call them bitches. You refer to them as bitches. What's up, bitches? You know what I mean? But I learned this lesson a couple weeks ago. I referred to one as, I said, what's up, bitch, over the internet. Well, on her end, it might have been like, what's up, bitch, Now, if we'd been in person, I might have got away with that. But I don't know. There's another situation where it depends really on how much she's into you. If she's kind of into you, then yeah, you don't want to refer to her as a bitch. Unless you've already fucked her. Then after you've already fucked her, yeah, then you can, what's up, bitch? Come here. You want a hot bitch, you know that? But because you've already, you've connected at that point. But if you've reached past the stage of attraction, and you're kind of into, and she's kind of into, she's looking to build rapport with you, like sit and talk. If any, you don't have to, at that point, you don't want to tease them. Teasing is an attraction stage. At that point, they're wanting to talk and be serious with you. And if you start teasing them, then you're gonna either hurt their feelings, piss them off, or whatever. And they're sensitive. You know what I mean? And like I say, I'm not trying to sound like a hypocrite. I'm just learning. And but it's all subtext. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. Stay away from drugs and alcohol, because alcohol will. You're looking to build relationships. That's what you want. That's what I want. I want to build relationships. I don't know what I want right now as far as women go. I don't know if I want one really great woman. I don't know if I want, many great friends. I don't even know what I want. But all things are possible. But once you ruin that relationship, the thing about a girl is once you ruin that, like you're a dickhead, and then you feel bad, and you feel like, whoa, I really kind of was digging her, and then you try to show her that. After that, you fucked. Just fucked. You ain't fucked. Because you still got something to offer somebody. It's just not that. Basically, it's like this situation is like, there's a side, you take two people, there's a side to both of you that's good, and there's a side to both of you now she's a real fucking bitch and you're a real fucking dickhead. Well, that good side and on her end and the good side on your end, the good side of you might really like the good side of her, and the good side of her might really like the good side of you. But now the dickhead is out and the bitch is out, and these two is going to keep the other two from ever knowing each other. That's just the way it works. And the only thing to fix that is time. You know what I mean? And that takes, usually with women, that's a year. That takes years. So if that ever happens to you, just realize you fucked up, and just, you got to go on. And just remember that no matter how bad you fuck up, you ain't. No matter how bad you fuck up, you know where your goals are at, and you know where you're headed towards, and you know what you want, and you know that if you feel the need to change, you change, and you might not even have to change as much as me. I got to change a lot, because I got a lot of bad habits. The drinking is one of them, but just like girls at school, if you're the kid in the corner, popular girl walking down the hallway, and she says something shitty to you, if she asks you to come give you a bag of chips, no, don't do that. Don't get shitty with her, but just look at her and say, buy me a bag of chips. Just look at her just like this. Why don't you buy me a bag of chips? Like she's supposed to. You know what I mean? Or if she walking down the hall, you see the hot girl walking in the hall, just stick your tongue out there. As you're walking by, just look at her and stare at her a little bit. She says, what are you looking at? Just look at her and say, something like that. Or tease her a little bit. And here's another thing. If the hot girl at school looks at you and you all connect eyes, don't look away. Do not look away. You stand there and you stare her dead in her eyes. Like, don't give her mean, but unless you don't trust her, then, you want to do that. I do that a lot. I don't trust you, man. But just kindly look her in the eyes. Don't look away. Nothing to be scared of. Because no matter how hot she is, just remember, on the inside is a mind. That's it. And is she smart? You don't know. She might be popular. Is she smart? Is she as cool as you are? Really, ultimately? When you get down to it and you're sitting there at your house and you're relaxed and stuff and you're chill, that's you, man. Is that you when you get out in public? Probably not. Because you got all these insecurities. But Those insecurities, the part of you that are unique, embrace them, learn to love them, because it makes you a commodity, makes you rare. Uh, if you are different than the rest of the crowd, that means you are more rare to find, and that's the way it goes. Don't be a dickhead though, and don't drink and don't do drugs. Become a pickup artist. Build connections with people. Build rapport with people. Learn to. Everybody you see, try to talk to them. Because I talked to people for 4 months and got drunk once or twice, maybe 3 times, and destroyed 3 relationships that I had with people. One I wasn't too sure about anyway, with a guy. This wasn't that kind of relationship, but it was with a guy. I wasn't too sure about that one anyway. But and the second once you fuck up and you make a mistake like that, don't go trying to explain yourself to any of them. The guy I went and was trying to explain stuff to, and he just like, yeah, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? There's no forgiveness. It's all about power and status and confidence in yourself. There's no explaining anything. You just gotta keep confidence in yourself, even when you fuck up. You know what I mean? They might think you're a dickhead, but at least you're gonna be one strong dickhead. Even though you're not. That's just the way it is, man. There ain't no forgiveness for certain things. And don't talk about pickup art in front of people. I mean, I got OCD. I study on one thing. And I'm excited about doing this and helping others. But there it is.